guys, I'm Heather Kell.
I'm Holly Roaring.
And we're here today to talk to you guys about educating your clients on new styles before they launch. So, as we know, Epiphany releases 2 to 3 new styles every single week. And it can be a lot on your customers. They can feel they're excited, but they can also be overwhelmed with all of the newness all the time. And so we're just here to kind of talk to you guys about what we do with our clients leading up to a launch, because you don't just want to say, this is launching in 30 minutes, what do you want?
And you don't just want to put up an album and just put up an album.
So we should start by saying, Heather and Holly, I promise to never just post an album. Repeat it.
Don't do it.
Never do that.
Never.
So instead of just posting
you promised.
Album,
you just promised.
Don't do it, okay? Because if you just post an album and then you say, I didn't get any claims, me and Holly are going to say, we told you not to just post an album.
Yep.
So you have to educate your clients. And this is how Holly and I educate our clients on new pieces. So we're going to say that this is based off of the normal release schedule of a style releasing on Monday night at 7 o'clock, okay? So on Sunday, what do we do, Holly?
We make an event the night before the launch.
And this is all on Facebook, by the way.
On Facebook, in our Facebook group. And it's called Meet. We usually say, like for example, the Colette. We would say, Meet Colette. Or Meet the Wallman and
Prince.
The Prince. So we're introducing that style, but that's our event for the night before the launch. That's usually what we personally do, because we like to spend some time introducing the style. So we make that event. We invite people, because from your phone, each admin can invite 500 people to your event, which is really cool. So if you have 2 admins, you can invite 1,000 people to your event, which kind of gets it out there, gets them notified. Then we drop photos of people who have styled that style onto our wall.
Sunday, it is normally, we start Sunday morning with a picture of both of us in both styles. So let's say we're doing the Carmine dress and the Lynx. On Sunday morning, I would drop a photo of me in the Carmine. I would drop a photo of Holly in the Lynx. If you're one stylist, you could just do one.
Yeah.
And then that night, I drop a photo of me in the Lynx and Holly in the Carmine. And in between our photos, we're putting our ambassador photos, if you have ambassadors, or you can go to the Team Come Alive wholesale group and snag photos there
of other stylists
wearing the pieces. You could share the photos in your group, talk on the photo, talk about what size they're wearing, what size they normally wear, link your event, put the link to your event and say RSVP
here,
so you can find out more tonight, so that they can click it and RSVP and be reminded when you go live on Sunday night about that style. So then Sunday night, usually we go live at 7 or 8, but it's totally up to you. We will go live for Meet the Piece or Meet the Styles. Do you want to talk about that?
So at that point, we both go on. We both join live. If there's just one of you, then that's easy. You just go live. You should be wearing one of the pieces when you're live. And we immediately go into... at this point, our group knows our sizes, and I know that can be a vulnerable place to be, where you're very open about what size you are. Our group knows I'm a size 16.
And I'll be honest, before I started selling clothes, I'm a plus size lady, and I used to be very self-conscious and insecure about that, and I would have never told somebody I wear a size 22 and a 2X. That would have never come out of my mouth. I'd have been like, oh.
It can feel
but
very vulnerable.
now it's just like, oh yeah, I wear a 22. I'm 22. It's just...
We've had to be that way for our group, because they look at you and they're like, okay. So a lot of times they're judging, how big am I compared to her? Oh, I'm about her size. And so they need that information. So our group knows what size. Our group now, because we've done it so many times, they know what size we are. So, but if they don't, you need to tell them, I'm typically a medium. This is me in a medium. And so you show them, you talk about the style features. How does it fit you? Do you feel like it runs a little big? Where does the sleeve fit you?
Let's slow down this, because it's most important. What all did we talk about in the video? We talk about the sizing.
What size we're wearing, what size we are.
Should you size true, up or down? Mm-hmm. Most of the time with Epiphany, it's true. Thank the Lord. We talk about the fit. We stress, if it's a fitted piece, we stress fitted does not mean tight. We even have a little cheer that we do in our group about fitted does not mean tight. It's a big thing.
And they repeat it to us.
Yeah.
Via comment.
And so talk about the sizing, the fit, talk about what you could pair it with, what it looks cute with. And then after that, we go through the fabrics. And we say it comes in DTY brushed, it comes in techno crepe. We tell them about the fabrics. And then we typically pull up the photos of the prints on our computer, and we flip our camera phone around and we show them the prints on our phone.
And also too, like, we show one style, then we step off camera and change into the second style and show that second style. Like, wear a tank or whatever underneath. Heather and I are the queens of stepping off camera and changing clothes.
But make sure you don't have a mirror.
Yeah, be careful about that.
That has happened to people on our team before.
Oh my God.
Anyway. So, then after we do our video, you click end. Right away on Sunday night, we post albums for our people to start claiming, okay? What you want to do is when you click your end video, you want to get the link to your video, go to the Carmine album and post it in a comment and say, here's the sizing and style video on the Carmine, paste and post it. That way if someone missed the live, but they're looking at your album, they can click the video and watch it. Do the same thing with the Linux. Drop it in the Linux and say, here's the video. That's super, super important, okay? And then something that I have started to do the past couple of launches, and I think it's helped. I don't even know if Holly has realized that I do it. She probably has.
Yes, I do know. Because it gives me all
Sunday nights. Sunday night, I then go to the Team Come Alive group, and I try to find a photo of a stylist in every single print. And I save it, and I upload it to our album, like in a comment. So if I was doing this Colette, I would find a stylist in this Colette. I would go to the photo of this Colette in the album, and I would put the photo of that stylist
as a comment.
And I usually try to find someone who's a different body shape than the model. So if it's the blonde model that's like an extra small, then I try to find someone who's like probably an XL to 3X so that they're seeing it on the same piece on two different body types. That doesn't always happen, but I try to do it that way. And then that way it really helps them because they're seeing it again on somebody else. They're seeing it in almost like a real life type photo instead of a model photo. And sometimes they can see the print better in a picture that a stylist puts. And so I think we've sold a few pieces that way when they're able to see it in a different way. So that's another thing that I do on Sunday nights. Plus it's then when you put a comment on it, it's then putting that picture on your feed on Facebook.
It bumps it up.
Instead of it being the whole album, that picture is bumped up, which also helps people to see it. So that's what we do on Sundays. And then on Mondays, we continue to educate because it's not launching until Monday night. And so what we'll do on Monday is we'll drop more photos of stylists in the pieces, and we'll link, instead of linking the event on Mondays, we link the album. So if it's a picture of someone in a Carmine, we'll say, look how cute so-and-so is in her extra large Carmine. Have you pre-claimed yours yet? Here's the link to the album. And we'll put the link and we'll post it. And we post those. We try to have one go up every hour. And we just use the scheduling feature on Facebook so that pops up. And it's just constantly reminding them, get your order in, get your order in, get your order in. So that is how we educate and prep our clients for new style releases. And then we invoice at 7 o'clock. And it's gone pretty well for us. I would say that new styles probably make up 50% of our business, if you would think, maybe a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
And so it's worked really well for us. So if you have any questions about educating your clients before a new style release, please let us know. We'd love to chat more with you about it. And yeah, good luck.
Yeah, thanks guys.